Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the Meme Corner. I'm Frost, and today we have some adorable memes. But before we get into those, I have a couple things I want to say. First things first, I want to say thank you to everybody who watches our channel. It's actually because of all of you guys that me and Kit are still willing to make content here on YouTube. You guys mean the world to both of us, so thank you. Second, I have a project that I'm kind of working on for you guys that will be showing up next weekend, and I think Kit's planning on doing a Christmas Eve stream. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being sappy because I know what you guys are here for, so let's get into the memes, shall we? First up we have, just a little bit please. So I have to wonder, are all lions just big old kitties underneath the mane, or is this a thing? Also, the kitty in the second panel looks really pissed. But I would be too if I went to a barber and asked for a little trim and wound up looking like a giant blue chihuahua. Seriously though, the face in the second panel makes this all the funny. But I've gotta wonder, where did his teeth go? Anyways, up next we have Hydra plus Protogen makes hydrogen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't hydrogen explosive? That's it. For the sake of all fuzzies, we've got to make sure the protogens don't get boinked by a hydra. This is definitely what we would call strange science. But seriously though, if there's a proto and a hydra that want to get together and make some hydrogen, I say more power to them. Also, a protogen hydra would look adorable. I also really like how they put an owo and kitty ears on the H just to make it that much weirder. Anyways, up next we have, well, I mean, it's kind of accurate. I mean, most fuzzies already have enough fur that it covers up their weenies, so a sensor bar wouldn't exactly be necessary. Honestly, this makes me wonder though, what would a sensor bar taste like? And if any of you guys in the comments say sausage, I'm gonna bap you. Also, I have to say, he looks really content in the third frame. Just nom 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 crunch crunch. Anyways, up next we have gay furries, even gayer furries, and straight furries. Yeah, I can see this being a thing, but at the same time, a lot of people in the furry community know that snuggles are usually something innocent. That being said though, yeah, I could see it being a little strange if you're straight when a bunch of gay dudes want to snuggle up with you. Personally, I wouldn't know what that's like because I am fairly certain I'm not straight. I don't like tacos. Moving right along. Up next we have, smaller furries deserve as much love as popular ones. So first things first, I've got to point out I very much agree with this because it shouldn't matter how popular you are. Everybody deserves love from our community. Second though, I also have to point out that there's a lot of small furries that are really popular. If you want to know what I mean, go look up nom the nom. They are practically the definition of small. Also, I really like the simple aesthetic and I kind of want a mug like this now. Anyways, up next we have, oh yay, it's one from one of my favorite hoppy boys. For those of you who don't know who he is, definitely go look up Renegade Roo on Twitter. He's adorable. Anyways, Renegade posts, puts a cucumber behind a feline fur. Feline fur. Oh my gosh, what the fluff? Ah! Puts a cucumber behind a vulpine fur and, I mean, he's kind of not wrong. There are probably a lot of foxes who would want to play with their cucumber. But at the same time, ew, please don't do that with food. It's not sanitary. I mean, seriously, what would you think if you found out that some of the food on your plate had been up somebody's butt? Actually, never mind, don't answer that. Also, Renegade, why? Why did you have to post that? I mean, it's funny, but not all foxes are overly horny people. Anyways, up next we have, Danny, it's cold outside. Don't forget your coat. Don't worry, I already got a warm coat. Because he's extra fluffy. I have literally done the same thing because there have been a couple times that Kit tried to make me wear a coat, and I had to point out that I love the cold. And yeah, even if it's raining or snowing, I would kind of just rather go out without a coat on because coats are stuffy. I do like a good hoodie though, because even if I can't put the hood up because of my ears, it's like having an extra pocket. Anyways, up next we have the knot. Seriously? Haha, yeah, we know. Canines have a thing at the base of their weenie called a knot. It's basic anatomy. I don't understand why people can't stop giggling whenever you say that word. Also, I need to point out that the symbol on that bottle is literally called a Celtic knot. Seriously though, please grow up just a little bit because honestly, it's not funny. Also, I need to point out that that kinda looks like Dojo Dingo. The only thing I can see that sets them apart is the fact that he doesn't have the normal eyelids. Regardless, while he is adorable, please, please, just grow up a little bit. Anyways, last but not least we have, how old were you when you realized this is a furry? I mean, was it ever really a secret? I mean, seriously, he is a giant mouse that works for Disney, a company that has almost as many anthro characters as the furry fandom does. Also, I need to point out that Disney is kind of the reason why a majority of the older furries are part of the community to begin with. I mean, seriously, Nick Wilde is a cutie, and I know he's gonna strangle me for this, but I also know that Kit's first furry crush was Robin Hood. Also, I really need to go back on Reddit for a little while and find some more furry memes, because honestly, it feels a little bit like we're scraping the bottom of the proverbial barrel. Anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to let me know what you think, leave a comment down below, because I really do like reading your guys' comments. Anyways, happy holidays everybody, and until next time, later memesters.
Oh yeah, I want to show our patrons some love too because they're awesome. Their contributions help us to afford all the neat stuff we use to record. So thank you. And if you want to become a patron too, you can click the link down in the description. You'd really be helping the channel out, and you'd get a couple nifty goodies too. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, then yay, you're amazing. By the way, subscribe. Please don't make a foxy beg.